Hello. I'm just gonna be booting up the stream from last time. Game from last time, I mean. I got my lunch here, so sorry if there's chewing noises, but you know, I'm just gonna be doing some grinding. Hopefully we get the sea moth unlocked and built and stuff. I think we have it unlocked, but last episode we ended off getting the sea glide and the tools and stuff, so we had like the habitat builder, we repaired the life pod, got some blueprints. Pretty basic, nothing too major. Yeah. Hello to the person who's watching. Huh. And we got the compass, I forgot about that. Yeah. Let's see what we can make so far. We have the lead. We need 2 titanium bars. We need... How much copper do I got? No copper. Okay. That's great. That's amazing. So we're gonna need copper. Did we have not checked this guy out, so we'll go over there. While we're here, we'll get the 2 seed clusters we need. Actually, wait, we'll need 3 because we need silicon for both the power cells. We'll need 2 lubricants, and we'll need 4 quartz and I think 4 copper. Yeah, 4 copper. So overall, the grocery list isn't too extensive as long as we get a little lucky with where and what we get. That's not... I thought there was there not another one? Oh, here's the other one. I love the audio design in this game, just like all around. Like when you break the limestone, it's like the tink tink tonk. Oh, I got turned around. I'm gonna go up to the surface. Okay, this is 2 more. I think we just need 1 more quartz. Yeah, 1 more quartz and 3 more copper. Go. I don't think this gives us anything besides that sea moth thing, and it's supposed to get us into this new biome. But obviously we already knew that this biome existed. Man, I need limestone outcrops, not sandstone outcrops. Normally I'd be breaking all these, but I don't want to have to make a room back for the life pod for storage, so...
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
finally.
Seconds.
Okay. Just gonna pretend like this whole map is loading and it's not partially not loaded. Yes, okay, so let me think. What am I getting hit by? Okay. So we need one more copper. Okay, so that's the last copper we need. Then I need to drop 2 of these, and we just need I need to drop 2 more of those, and we don't need this, so that'll give us hopefully enough to get the acid mushrooms we need to make the power cells. Alright, I'm done with my lunch, so you guys don't have to put up with those chewing noises anymore. Sorry about that.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it when we get back in the life pod, for those who haven't played this game before.
30 seconds.
Grab one of you on the way in. If I see a bladderfish, can't outrun me, boy. Grab it, and then that's my food and water for I guess the day, the in-game day. I'll get one of you too, because I need more food than I do water. No message. Okay. Cook food. Cooked peeper. And cooked
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. Vital signs stabilizing.
And we're roughly equal on all fronts. Now we just need 8. Of course. Oh, of course we are. We're missing. Okay, I'll drop this. Actually, we're right here. I'll put this gold in the storage. I'll drop one of the golds just so I can get all the acid mushrooms up in one trip. But I forgot we need one more quartz before we can actually make anything.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
That's cool. If you don't know, the Aurora is gonna do something pretty cool pretty soon. I'll try to get a good view of it. It's kind of hard to time those things because it doesn't put up like a counter, and it's not an in real life 2 hours. It's like an in-game 2 hours, I'm pretty sure. So it's not the easiest thing, but it gives you a 10-second countdown before it happens, so you can at least get to the surface. If you're not in like a good area to see it, you can at least see it from a bad area. But I mean, it's kind of hard to miss, you know? There's only, like, so many areas you can't see the aurora in. Ah, here it is. Final piece of quartz, which should mean I have everything I need to make both the vehicle bay, mobile vehicle bay, and, Seamoth. To be honest, that was pretty fast. It's 11 minutes in. So let me think. That would be an hour and 3 minutes into this build. We are gonna get a Seamoth. Okay, so I need 2 lubricants. One silicone rubber. 2 glass. Then need 4 batteries. I'm gonna do the good old glitch where it where you put a different battery in all your tools before you make a power cell, but it gives you a fully charged power cell anyway. I don't really have that many tools that require power, but it's gonna save me some resources at least. Deployables, mobile vehicle bay. Be careful to not accidentally make 2 mobile vehicle bays, because that would be bad, and it would be a pain in the behind to get everything to make that again. Can I hop on out? Let me see. Yeah, I feel like this is as deep of water I can get in this area. I don't think we'll have to worry about water depth to build this vehicle, but if we ever get to building the Seamoth, not the Seamoth, the Cyclops, we will.
But remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
There we go. This is the Seamoth. So yeah, I can unpin these. I mean, I don't want to go too far away from here because of what is going to happen to the Aurora pretty soon, but like, I want to get the moon pool, and once we get the moon pool and some of the building blocks for bases, we can actually build a decent base pretty far away, deep down. So I guess I'll just like gather resources near the Aurora, I guess, like over here near the life pod and stuff. Okay. Ooh, radio message. So we're not really going to be too picky about what resources, just because we're probably going to make like a base at some point. Well, we're definitely going to make a base at some point, but either this stream or next stream. So we're going to want to get as many resources as possible. The big ones is we'll need some, we'll need gold for fabricators, we'll need silver for wiring kits, If we're lucky, by the time we make a base, we can get the battery charger unlocked, so we don't have to craft new batteries each time. Each time battery dies. It'll just help us save resources and time. But, really the main goal of this stream, which I thought would have taken longer, was to get the Seamoth, and I'm definitely gonna stream for at least an hour. If people join in, I'll probably stay for even longer than that. But, you know, I'm thinking right now, like, an hour a day of, like an hour a day at Subnautica should be enough to, you know, post. Like, doesn't have to be too much more than that, and I can, maybe make a video out of these first 2 streams. The hard part about making videos out of streams is, like, since you're live streaming, you're talking about different things, but when you make a video, you kind of have to, like, describe it, you know. Making edited live streams kind of requires you to have some voiceover and a bunch of other work, but if you're making a video from a recording, you can talk about it in the recording.
This is Officer Keen in Lightpod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
Okay, so
location uploaded to PDA.
This is something that's helpful with the compass. It said 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Get up here. That cloud right there, not too far away from LifePod 19, that is that's the dry land that they were referring to. So that's the crash site. Southwest is a little bit past it, but if you were to go from the crash site to it, it would be exactly southwest. So yeah, I'm gonna stay grinding resources because like I said, that thing with the Aurora, I've seen it from over at the island, and it's way less cool than seeing it at the life pod. It's gonna be a little boring, but I mean, we'll need this stuff. And like, if we do a bunch of boring stuff now, in the future, we will have to do less boring stuff. I might do stuff like this off camera in the future, like without streaming. But, you know how YouTubers are sometimes. It's like, we did a little grinding off camera and you come back and it's like a small nation has been built. So I'm just gonna go back to Seamoth, drop all this stuff off in the life pod, and keep gathering resources as long as I can until the thing happens. Also, for those who know what's gonna happen, the reason why I keep calling it the thing is because, like, I don't want to spoil too much more of this story, just like in advance, because we'll probably get to it. So, like, why spoil it for everyone when I can just, you know, show it to you guys? I guess that's still technically spoiling it, but you get the meaning. Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck these flares because they're not really useful. Apparently, you can use them to like distract leviathans and fish and all that jazz, but I've never tried it, so I couldn't tell you for sure. So the main resource you need, more than any other resource in this game, is titanium. Titanium is used in almost everything, for base building, vehicles. I mean, obviously it's not used for everything, but it's used in a lot of things. So it's always good to have more titanium than anything else. There's gonna be times in the game where you think you have enough titanium, and trust me, you do not. Because once you start making a base build, every single part, every big room in your base takes 6 titanium each, and if it's 6 titanium each for a big room and you want to have like 5 rooms, it's gonna take a lot. There was times when I would actually take parts off of my base so I could make other things, like I would deconstruct a base just so I could move it. Well, like, I know that doesn't sound that bad, but like, you know, you work really hard on a base, you probably don't want to deconstruct it. And it's probably just better to build a new one and gather new resources. I don't know. I'm just rambling, you know, trying to make this grinding interesting. Yeah, I know. So we got a good amount of that. So wait, how much lead do we have? How much lead do we have? We have plenty. Okay, so we just, before the thing happens, we need to make some stuff. What does it cost to make fiber mesh? The fiber mesh would be up here. No. Have I not? I don't think I've unlocked fiber mesh because I haven't cut a creep vine yet. So go over here, take out the knife, and slice. Yeah, see, look, fiber mesh. That might have been there before, I don't know. I think I actually need, no, I don't have enough inventory space. I think I need 2 fiber mesh for what I want to make. So, in case you're wondering, I need 2 fiber mesh, but for what I make, I assume, but I don't have the blueprint for what I need soon, because when what happens with the Aurora happens, it'll give me the blueprint automatically. So go over here, chop, swim away so I don't die. Okay, so a little recommendation for the newer players. This little cabinet here makes medical kits. Oh, the thing's happening.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And that's what I was referring to.
For your convenience, the
There you go.
blueprint data acquired.
Yeah, so it just you know, blows up. Can I make a radiation suit? Yeah, no, I was right. It needs 2 fiber mesh. So that's why I wanted to preemptively get all this fiber mesh stuff, because until I actually go in there, which I'm thinking just for the sake of like content and time, I'll do another day, I don't die from radiation poisoning.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Drop this stuff over here. Yeah, so now I'm pretty kitted out. I got ultra high, no, just normal high capacity O2 tank, radiation suit, fins, compass. So we're gonna do the self scan because I forgot to do that earlier.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
We're gonna hop in the whip, the sea moth, of course, and we're gonna take him over to life pod 19 for now. We can't exactly get 300 meters deep, but because we can get 200 meters deep, I'll just swim the rest. And then we'll go to the island he mentioned in his broadcast, Officer Keen. I would normally just go straight to the island, but you get a blueprint down here, and this is technically where you're supposed to go first before you go to the island, because I'm pretty sure this gives you like the coordinates, like a map marker as to where you need to go. You know, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm actually new to this scenario and I haven't done it a million times before. Okay, that's weird. For some reason I can't go down, I can only go up. That thing we just passed over is an important part of the storyline, but like I said, it's just gonna be like where we're gonna go here, then we're gonna go to the island, and then we're gonna go down there, because then we get it like actually on our map, and it's not just gonna be a hey, I know how this game works and I know where to go. You could really beat this game in maybe a day of play. Like, obviously you could do it in a couple hours if you are a speedrunner, but if you're just casually playing, you could definitely beat this game in like 2 days, assuming you've played it before. I mean, I guess it all depends on your orange.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay. So there's some stuff we want to get over
100
here.
meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We're gonna not pay attention to those distance wars.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Moon pool fragment. Up here is, I think, the vehicle upgrade console. We need that.
New blueprint acquired.
That actually will let us like modify our Seamoth to be better than how it is currently. It's got some stuff for the prawn suit. This is actually one of the most important places to go when it comes to blueprints. Don't get me wrong, the torpedo arm isn't really that useful, but it still gives you so much.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, let me think. I don't know if I'm gonna go into this because we're
Fluid intake.
200 meters down. Let me see if I could even get into this, let alone get out. Ah, okay. If you look at these, we've got the modification station. Okay, 2 fragments. I hope there's a third. I need a laser cutter for that, and I don't have that unlocked yet. Light stick? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that there's a third one I can access for the modification station. That kind of sucks, but I know where to get a third one, guaranteed, so...
Passing 230 status. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I really don't like this area specifically. Oh, what is up here? So, you may have been seeing, for like the people who haven't played this game, you may have been seeing these all around. These are big things that you could only get by using the drill arm on the prawn suit. So it requires you to make a specific upgrade for your specific vehicle to use it, to access it. Where's here's, okay.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright. We're getting decently damaged, so I'm gonna repair him. Get Seamoth. We should name him. Or name it something.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
I don't remember exactly why.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
But it's unnerving to hear biodiversity is unusually low. Okay. Alright, we came here for that, and we also came here for rubies.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually go back to the life pod because of the needing fluids. Because I don't have any way to get fluids out here, and I don't want to die on some random island. So we'll just head back. And I didn't point this out, but that one, you know how last stream I was talking about funny voice lines in this game? That was one of them. Because in the lore, Alterra, the people we work for, bought this entire planet to colonize and get resources from, and that's why it's like your current bill is at 3 billion credits. This feels like our submarine's tilted. Like, see, look, it feels like it's lopsided somehow. I'm probably just being a little weird, a little crazy or something. I don't know. So we're almost back here. we're gonna need to get some bladderfish or something else that makes water. I see a couple of bladderfish nearby, so I'll just grab them. Make us some water. Drink it up. And then we'll go over to the island that I was talking to you about.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. Help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. You still need our assistance. Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Where did I park that?
Vital
Okay, here.
signs stabilizing.
Okay, so we have enough food and water for now, so we're gonna head over to the Aurora rendezvous. What's that? Okay, that explains it. I was using the wrong button. So space and C take me up and down. I was wondering why. I was so confused because I was trying to make my Seamoth go down and up and stuff, and I was holding shift, and forgetting that shift does not do the down. Space does. Oh, not space, C does. So something that I'm not entirely sure about is, in the lore of this game, there's some aliens. I guess that's kind of a spoiler. It's fine. We'll get to that later. There's some aliens, and the whole second game is about studying them. The first game, you rely on them to escape. And I'm just wondering, is, like, in this universe, are there no aliens? I mean, there's obvious alien life forms, but what I mean aliens is, like, intelligent creatures, you know. If not more intelligent than us, at least as intelligent as us creatures. Because from the looks of it, there doesn't seem to be. Like, they don't mention it in any of them. It's all just humans speaking English. I mean, obviously that there's alien life forms common enough and large enough for them to put them into classes. Because there's like the Leviathan class life forms in this game that, and they phrase it like that several times. So I'm just wondering, is how, like, what is the alien life form?
Integrating new PDA data. Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
So this is this. I'll explain it when we get there. I don't want to spoil it because we're like 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away, assuming I remember how to get to where we need to go. It's been a while. No. I believe it's over here. Oh, I stuck on something. Over here. So these, like, dirt paths, like, you can see up on those mountains, there's observatories and stuff. But, what I'm looking for is something larger. if you guys haven't played this game, I would 100% recommend it. Like, I mean, I don't want to put people off watching my content, but like, if you have never played this game and you're watching my videos, I recommend full-heartedly that you buy and play this game at, like, as spoiler-free as possible. I should probably make a mention about what I just scanned over there. That was an alien arch. Like, it's kind of a big deal for the storyline later, but it's not too big of a deal now. That's just like the first thing you can find about the aliens in this game. Sadly, we don't get to see any like actual aliens. We don't even get to see bodies as far as I know. So we're gonna have to just stick with structures, but you know. So this building was made by the crew of the Degassi. It was a ship sent before the Aurora to here for different reasons. I don't remember exactly what the reasons were. I think it was some sort of... Oh, I remember. The crew was on a journey to a new deep space station when they crashed on this planet. Yeah. It was there's 3 survivors who built all this. The main guy, his son Bart, and a security chief Maggie? Maga? I don't know. Something with an M. And she appears, like, she's talked about and stuff in the second game too.
Integrating new PDA data.
Anything else new we can scan? Spotlight? I don't know what that is, but I guess I'll scan it. Hey. Man, that's really bothering me. What is that girl's name?
New blueprint acquired.
Margaret Maida, I think is her name. War survivors. No. Gassy survivors. Margaret, yeah, I was right.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. The choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just one of the voice logs. If you guys want, like, I can go through all of them, but given the lack of viewers, no one's gonna answer that question. So. But, basically, that's like the explanation as to why they're not at this place anymore. We learn more about them, what happened to them. Later on in the story, we learn all sorts of stuff about them. And sadly, you cannot find their ship in this game, at least as far as I know. I don't think that there's a mod, like, there's a design on the internet, for the Degassi ship, but I do not believe that there's anywhere you can actually find the thing in Subnautica. I might be mistaken, so feel free to look that up on your own. I'll probably do the same later. But, you know, in the second game, so you're not actually in the same area. You're not in the same area of 4546B, which is the name of the planet, by the way. You are in a different area in the cold because it's
water ration
what you call it? It's called below zero,
and eventual
and
new blueprint acquired.
The whole like plot is centered away from the Aurora, so you don't see the Aurora at all in the game. So instead, they put the crash ship for that game is called the Mercury 2, or Mercury 1, and it's a big ship, pretty much exactly like the Aurora, except they didn't actually get. Actually, I'm not going to continue the story. I'll try to remember to continue the story when we uncover more about the story, but if I tell you about it now, it'll spoil parts of this game too. So, yeah. But it's a really interesting story, and if I ever get back to playing that game on the channel, I will certainly explore it and tell you guys about it. This one's actually
Welcome
interesting.
aboard, Captain.
That's sick. So, in case you guys weren't reading along, it's just saying that these guys are born on the surface of the water. As they get older, they sink to this bed, the seabed, and grab on to anything stable on the way down. Though any of them that are lucky enough to get something with nutrients, like just soil with actual nutrients in it, they'll eat it, get larger, start floating to the surface, and like that's how that island was made. And if it happens for long enough, they'll start to float on the surface, and like plants and stuff will grow on it and give those floaters infinite nutrients, which lets the plants up top like stay alive because it's not sinking beneath the water anymore. And it was also talked about how floaters can sometimes grab onto the Leviathan life forms, like these reefbacks, and they will dissolve it and eat the Leviathan until there's literally nothing left. It's kind of dark, kind of grim, but it's a cool way of explaining it, you know? I'm probably gonna end this stream a little bit early, instead of a full hour, because no one seems to be in here, and instead of building a base for 10 minutes when no one's watching, I'll do it tomorrow when hopefully someone is. yeah, so once I get over here, I'll probably end the stream. So, be ready for that, I guess. I'll probably, if I can find a good editing software or remember the name of my old one, I'll probably edit the first 2 streams into, you know, something. Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time.